They are back with more craziness. Skadoosh. Joey Moss with Bad Boy Gaming, and we got more Secret Lair drop series for you guys. We just had one drop, right? It was maybe a good week or two ago. They just laid on us all the Theros gods, 15 different ones. There was 5 drops in that one at $39.99 each, and this is no sooner than a week and a half, maybe a week, about a week, a week and 1 day, they announced Secret Lair drop series International Women's Day. There's going to be some really good cards here. I'm just throwing it out there. Before we get up into all the spoilers, $49.99 is the asking price for this one, and they all come in one. Unlike the other ones, like the Theros one, okay? So Wizards of the Coast is proud to celebrate International Women's Day, and that is a great thing, honoring the social, economic, culture, and political achievements of women around the world. We've selected a few of the most powerful and influential women from the history of Magic to receive new, borderless art by some of our finest illustrators. The list of illustrators is there. I'm going to try to pronounce these. Mila Pesic, Livia Prima, Cynthia Shepard, Anna Steinbauer, and Magali Villanueva. Okay. I'm trying, guys. Forgive me. That's pretty sweet. For the sale of every International Women's Day Secret Lair drop trading card set, Wizards of the Coast will donate $25 to World Association of Girl Guides and Girl Scouts, a charity registered in England and Wales. I do think it's pretty neat. My you could say stepdaughter, she is a member of Girl Scouts, and I love their cookies. So this is pretty cool. With that being said, Girl Scout cookies are going around right now. Side note, but anyway. I think it's really neat that they're donating some money. They did do this in the past. I think I might even have it. I do have it sitting around. One moment. I have it sitting right here. They did it in the past with this set, which is pretty neato. Let me show you guys this. This was a set the other time I could think they donated, and it featured a whole bunch of My Little Pony cards. Rarity, Nightmare Moon, and Princess Twilight. And they also did, on top of that, My Little Pony and Magic. I know, it's crazy. They also did, on top of that, the donation, which was, I think it was $25 for that as well. And they were also $49.99. Those cards from the My Little Pony set are pretty expensive. And what I meant to say on top of that, they also had playmats, and I missed out on that opportunity. But the playmats they put out are going for ridiculous prices, like $100, $200 for these playmats of My Little Pony from Magic the Gathering official, playmat prints. Really, really sick stuff going on there. So what do we have? What are they all reprinting? Well, here's Marin of Clan Nel Toth. I neglected to put the set this was from, but these are the foil versions. So any card you're going to see here, this is the foil price that you're looking at, okay? And then, these new prints are foil as well. It seems like they're really gearing towards Commander. I mean, they kind of mesh the whole two together. You have the Women's Day, which is March 8th. So that's when these will go on sale, March 8th. And, you can get your hands on them then. But it's only for 1 day. That's what the drop series does. And it's not even easy to find the drop series. The only reason I came across this, and you can get alerts if you do go to the Wizards website. It's not even the Wizards website. It's like... maybe I'll put it in this video, but I put it in another video before. It's a secret little website. It's really, really strange how they do it. Just search on Google or something, Wizards of the Coast Secret Lair drop series and the keyword buy, or just Secret Lair drop series and the keyword buy, and you will find access to that within that first page. But it's not easy to find. I came across it on a Facebook advertisement by Wizards of the Coast that they were doing this. So they did give a rather large announcement way ahead of time that this would be coming out, which is like 10 days. The other time, they only gave like a day notice or 2 days. You know, they did make a mention they would be dropping the Stero set, but it just was like, boom, here's what they all are. Like within a few days, they just slammed them on us, you know. 1 day, this I believe is 1 day only. You can purchase these and then they're gone. I do have a lot more details about the purchasing and all that stuff at the end of this video. Then we have Saskia, the Unyielding. And I'm going to give my thoughts on this too. So this foil version is only $4.07 right now. Pretty cool cards, though. I mean, definitely geared for Commander. None of these, or maybe not many of these, see play in other formats. I wouldn't imagine not. You got Vigilance, Haste. Unyielding enters the battlefield. Choose a player. Whenever a creature you control deals combat damage to a player, it deals that much damage to the chosen player. That's busted. I mean, if you could get it to work right, of course, you know. But that's a very powerful card, and it's going to see excellent playing Commander. It already does. I think this was printed in one of those Commander sets and exclusive to just that. But it's $4.07 for that Commander. If I'm wrong, please correct me by all means. But I like the fact that they're doing the extended art borderless. Now, people always argue, it's not even extended, you know, because if it hits the border, they just kind of stretch it. You know, it's like stretched art. And people always argue, well, correct that, Wizards. You know, you're lying to us, whatever. But this is, yeah, the Unyielding, which is a cool card. We're going to get into some more pricey ones. Are you ready for this? Here is Invasion. The original printing is $92.04 for the rare. But you're also looking at a card that was printed, when was Invasion printed? Probably the early 2000s, you know, maybe 2003, 2002. It was really early from, if I don't, you know, if I'm not mistaken. $92.04 for that foil version. It was reprinted in From the Vault. That was the only other time this card was reprinted with the foil. $18.18 the From the Vault version's going. So really, you kind of want to gauge, you know, if you're going to purchase this stuff, you kind of got to weigh it. Where does the price fit? Where are you can you make money off of this? Because you're not just buying. I mean, it's a great thing to support the cause. I get it. You know, you're donating to the Girl Scouts and all the other stuff. You know, but also it's nice to get a return on some of this stuff. You know, it's great to, you know, help out a good cause by all means. You know, but you also look at it like, well, they have a limit. You can purchase 15 of these. There's a way you can flip these kind of products as well. So you're supporting a good cause and you're putting cash in your pocket. The question is, what's the price going to be on like a Captain Sisay over here for this card? I would imagine it's probably going to find a happy medium there. Probably, but if this price value is probably going to be between 92.04, 1818, right smack dab in the middle. So you're probably looking around $50. I would assume $40, between 40 and 50, just this Captain Sisay will go for alone when all is said and done. But this could be one of the more sought after versions. It is the only one that has the extended art foil. That is something people really like, and the artwork's great on it. Prices can be depicted or made so by the art. People want to buy certain artwork. They're fascinated with the art, the artist. Maybe they have, they admire the artist itself. But a lot of people, they're like, well, I want the coolest art possible, and I want to foil out my deck or whatever the case may be. And they seek out that card, and you can that reflects in some pricing, because certain art that's just subpar, the better version, the better artwork goes for more, or the original goes for more. In this case, the Invasion. And the From the Vault, that was like an old thing they were doing, which is similar now to what they're doing with Secret Lair Drop Series moving forward. So that's an expensive one right there. That's the top dog, but there's some pretty close to it. Shadowmore, we have $56.38 for Una, Queen of the Fae, the foil version again, not the base, guys. Modern Masters foil is $18.20, and the From the Vault is $15.59 currently. So I'm going to assume you find the medium of all that, and that's probably smack dab. It's going to be around a $25 card, $30 card for Una, Queen of the Fae, this version, and I could be wrong about that, but for $49.99, man, are they just, we'll get into the discussion at the end of this. Una, Queen of the Fae, pretty sweet card. A lot of people wanted a reprint of this. It's popular, very popular commander. The ability on it's ridiculous. Choose a color, target opponent exiles the top X card of their library. For each card of the chosen color exile this way, create a 1/1 blue and black fairy rogue creature token with flying. It's already a 5/5. I mean, that's pretty nasty. Pay the X cost and then your choice of the hybrid color there from Dimir. Wow. 56.38. I didn't know the price on some of these, so I was kind of flabbergasted myself. But I would have to say, yeah, this is going to be a $25 card at least, $25, $30 card. And if you're paying $49.99 for this, wow. This is another one that was printed, I want to say exclusive to a Commander product, maybe Commander 2015, 2016, 2017, something like that. Narset Enlightened Master, $10.26. I got the first strike and the hexproof. Enlightened Master attacks, exile the top 4 cards of your library. So end of turn, you may cast non-creature cards exiled to Narset this turn without paying their mana cost, 3/2. Really, really cool. Again, these cards are not for everybody. A lot of people are like, oh, quit throwing all this crap on us. And I'm kind of in that. Like, they're really overwhelming us. But this whole Secret Lair drop series, I could care less if they do this twice a month, 3 times a month. I don't really care. It doesn't bother me. It doesn't affect me. These are for people who want to pimp out their decks. They want to, maybe that's the wrong word to use with this whole thing going on, but they want to foil out their decks. It's just a term of expression. I meant nothing by that. But they want to make their stuff look really cool, so they go and get the foil versions of these cards. They seek them out. And then your commander has a sweet, foiled out version. Some people even go as far as foiling out their entire commander deck with nothing but foils, and that gets pricey. So you would want the most expensive stuff. It's kind of like almost bragging rights in the commander community. I know this goes on. I see it all the time. I see posts like, check out my deck, finally finished it. $3,700 later, $10,000. I'm like, wow, these guys are insane. Just imagine if they reprinted dual land foils or OG dual land foils. They can't, they're on the reserve list, I get it, but just imagine if they did. People would be going crazy and going out and purchasing those. But yeah, you can't do that. There's no loophole for that right now, which would be neat though, but they can't do that. $10.26 for Narset Enlightened Master. There you have it. What are my thoughts on this? I want to know your guys' thoughts on this. They are dropping a lot. I don't care though. I mean, I might be in the minority with that, but if I don't want the product, I don't buy the product kind of thing. It's great that it goes for a cause. I mean, they could also be using that to mask the fact that, hey, we really are dumping a lot of product on these guys. Let's give some to charity. I mean, there's weasels everywhere in the world, and this is probably just a weasel tactic that they're using, in all honesty. I wouldn't put it past them, but at least they are donating to a good cause. And I like Girl Scout cookies and the other stuff, So hats off to all the women around the world who have really made an awesome impact. That's great. You are much appreciated for sure. Now, there is some other stuff going on here. And just a little few details. The MTG Arena Redemption. 1 single-use code you're going to get with this for some sleeves, which those were the sleeves right here. You'll get these sleeves on MTG Arena, which is pretty cool. And you get that at one time only. Arena codes must be redeemed by a certain day, yada, yada, yada. The redemption is not available in the following regions, which is weird. You can't redeem this in China, Hong Kong, Taiwan, Vietnam. I don't get it, but okay. Available for a limited time only, no refunds, no returns, limited purchase of 15. You can buy 15 of these. That's bonkers. And some people will, because you can flip these, especially down the road, or even a quick flip in the beginning. Who knows? So that is the entirety of it. Will you guys purchase these? What is the thoughts on it? I really do like the Secret Lair drop series. I like that they bring exclusive cards. They also are bringing reprints. It's kind of like a master series, like subset of that or something, like really tiny squeezed together, where you're getting a bunch of these kind of masterpiece style cards, because that's more or less what they are. These are more sought after than all the other cards, unless the OG versions. But money plays a factor in this. There's a lot of money to be made by Wizards, and they're a company. You have to understand that. Like any other company, if you have a business, If you see a window of opportunity, you want to make as much money as you can. Imagine this is your mom and pop shop, or this was your small business. You know, I know they're much larger than that. They're run by Hasbro now, and Hasbro is really the ones pulling the strings here. You know, if it was Wizards of the Coast way, I doubt a lot of this product would even exist today. But businesses are just that. They're a business. They make money. So when a lot of people hate on this stuff, I'm like, well, what would you do at your business? You just let it sit there and just make a tiny, make just skeet along and make an okay, living, or would you really push and dump these kind of products? People are going to buy. You got good marketing. You're using charitable, purposes, to go along for the ride and to push sales. I mean, what would you guys do? I know I would probably be doing something similar like they are. You want to take care of your family, you want to maximize profits, all that good stuff, and also you are satisfying needs for some reprints. So think about that. I know there's a lot of hate for this stuff and all these cards being reprinted. One thing I don't like is all this aside, the other products, dropping just 2 different sets within like a week's time in the summer. What? That's kind of a bit much. And then just now they're adding all these commander products like per set. What? It looks like they tried with the whole Brawl thing. The Brawl didn't really take off. Now they're going back and just pushing commander on every set instead of Brawl. They're really they're trying to maximize their profits every way they can, and they're really emptying our wallets at the same time. You don't got to buy the products if you don't like them. It's just that simple, guys. You don't like the products, don't go out and purchase them. Who cares? If you want to rant about it on social media, by all means, go ahead and rant. Get your pitchforks and all that. And I'm sure there's a lot of people who are going to agree with you. Probably the majority of the community will agree with you. But at the end of the day, they're a business. They want to make money, and they're doing just that. I'm just keeping it real with you. I'm not here to BS you, That is what it is, guys. So let me hear your thoughts on this. I like the art. I think it's really cool. I like the charitable stuff. Enough of me repeating myself. By all means, if you enjoyed this kind of content, hit the like button. It tells me you do. And some people haven't seen this. I'm sure a lot of people don't even know this is out. It's a secret. Shh. So if you want to share it, by all means, go ahead and do that as well. And check out these other videos. Over there. Hooray. All right, guys. Thank you so much for tuning in. Skadink, skadoosh.